Good morning. Whew. I ate quickly. Good morning. Good morning, Julianne and Lisa and Kimberly and Tammy's and Marianne and Monique. Good morning. I am running behind this morning. I don't know what my deal is. I was up at my normal 6:30 time. I got the TV turned on because my middle child was already upstairs, already awake, I guess. He said he woke up around 6. Good morning, Melissa G is in the house. So yeah, my middle child was upstairs already, so I turned the TV on for him and went into my room, got ready, got dressed, brushed my hair, sat down, recorded, and I started out my video going, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but apparently I went for almost 40 minutes, and by the time I got done, it was 7:23, and I was like, oh, whoops. So I was like, I really don't want to wait till after I'm done with my live to eat breakfast, so I very quickly heated up some cherry Pop-Tarts and snarfed them down and drank a glass of milk with it. And boy, whew. It's like, oh, slow down a minute there, crazy person. Good morning. So I made my last and final trip to Joanne yesterday. I tried to go to one that was, so it's technically in a whole nother state, but it's only 25 minutes from my house. Omaha is separated by the Missouri River, which is essentially the state line next to us. And so the city that's on the other side of the river is Council Bluffs, and there is a Joanne right on the other side of the river. And so I went to that one, and I wasted my gas and my time. Let me just tell you right there. I don't mind cold ones either, Julianne, but I prefer them heated up. And I drank a glass of cold milk, and there's something about the combination. After I've done one Pop-Tart, I'll drink about half my glass of milk, and then after the second one, I'll drink the other half of the milk. Okay, is this a sunshine or a sunflower? It looks like a sunflower to me. I bought this little one, or not really little. It's gotta be a sunflower. I got this at Joanne yesterday. Looks like a sun. I want to say it's a sunflower though. Good morning, Miguel. Yeah, I don't know when mine's gonna close, but I'm assuming they're closing. I think they're closing at the end of the month is what I heard. I keep turning this thing sideways. Why am I going the wrong way with it? There we go. Sunflower, right? I went with sunflower. That's why I bought it. It's just missing its stem. And then there's a frog right here. I can't reach him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, with the lines on the face. So today is Tunisian Thursday. However, I'm not going to pull up I can show it to you guys, I guess. I'm in the middle of the 6th repeat of colors. I'll just show it to you guys. But I started a blanket with the Colorama Halo yarn because I'm like, I don't know what I'm ever going to make with this. So I just figured, why not make a nice, soft, fuzzy blanket with the stuff I have. Yeah, I'm going to say sunflower too. So let me pick it up. It's getting so big. Lucky. I love it. love it. Such an awesome pattern. So yeah, like I said, I'm in the middle of the 6th repeat of colors. So I just attached the blue this morning, and I didn't have my scissors to cut the green off, so I'll do that later. But I have blue and purple left to put on, and then I will do 7, 8, 9, and 10 repeat. 4 repeats left. And then I will put this on top for the top border. So it'll match this like that on top. So how many rows did I put down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, somewhere in there. I count 5, so probably about 5 rows to match. Come on, yarn, come back over here. So I'm actually starting to run out of yarn. So thank you. Yeah, it is almost, I'm almost through the 6th color repeat, and I still have leftover yarn from my first skein of all my colors. So my second set of skeins are, where did I put them? Oh, they're right here. They're all right here in this tote. So I'm going to take all these out, and I'm actually going to cake them up today, so that way I can put them in my basket with my blanket. And as I go through the next repeat, I'll probably have to add colors onto the ends of the old skeins. So the old colors, I'll have to add on new yarn to the old yarn. As I'm going through this next repeat, I'm guessing that, or somewhere in either the 7th or 8th repeat, one of the two, I'll have to for sure add these onto the other ones. So I will work on that at some point today. It's not like necessary for me to do today for any reason, but I want to get it done so that way when I'm furiously working on this thing, I don't have to go, oh, I need to go cake up this yarn so I can keep going. So I'm going to get it done ahead of time and just get it done. So it's done, because it needs to be. It needs to be done anyway. So I did not make it to Hobby Lobby yesterday, which I wish I would have, but I will try to get to Hobby Lobby sometime in the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, or Saturday. Good morning, Heather. Because I want to get, I want to get more of this gray color so I can finish this bag. Because I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make my straps. So this is my Tunisian bag. I don't know. I'm not caring for the strap. I don't know. Do I need to stop thinking about it too much and just use this? So the strap I have started, I'm literally just running 2 of these together instead of the gray with it. So there's no gray in here like there is down here. But I was thinking a solid would look really cool with this. A solid that's in here somewhere. I feel like I can go to Hobby Lobby and get this turquoise color as a solid. But I know for sure I can get this as a solid, because this is Hobby Lobby yarn right here. It's all I have left of the gray. I haven't gone to a Walmart yet to see if I can find the same gray that I started with in here. But I finished the bag with this gray, and I don't think you can tell. I think it's on this. Actually, yeah, I think it's this side. Does this upper half look any lighter than this half? I don't think it does. I don't think you can really tell. And the camera's really not going to give it justice either. And honestly, it could be on this side for all I know. Like, I'll show you this side too, but you really can't see a difference in the grays at all. So that's why I was thinking if I do a solid gray, it'll be fine. I feel like I can kind of sort of see it up here, but it's so hard to tell. So that's what I was thinking. I can finish with this because I can find this at Hobby Lobby, I think. But for some reason, I can't find the gray that I started with from Walmart. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So I won't be finishing this today until I go get more yarn because I think a solid gray strap would look good with this instead of doing the variegated and have it color changing, because you can kind of see it color changing here to the light blue right there. I don't know, it's just not meshing. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So yeah, this Tunisian project is on hold currently. I'm gonna lay it across all my other stuff over here. I need to clean up my room. It's getting out of hand. Melissa, how did you do that? How did you manage? Please tell. Wait, don't tell, because none of us want to experience it. No. I'm only joking. And then, there's more. I started another bag, and of course, I picked the longest stitch ever to make it with. Because, I can't make bags that are quick. They have to be forever long. Well, so here's what I was doing. I started out wanting to do a scrappy bag and just take a piece of dice, not a piece of dice, take a die and roll for numbers and pick, or I was just gonna grab one out and go with whatever I grab next, right? So that's why this bag's full of yarn, cotton yarn. And I started with this one when I did that. And I got this far with it. Or I kept going and I've gotten this far already with it. And now I'm going, well, I want to keep doing this color. This variegated. I just want to keep going. So this is a Hobby Lobby yarn. So again, another skein I need to go buy from the store. But I have all the solids that are in here. I have them on hand. See, Kimberly? Why is it that we try to use up our stash and we still end ending up buying more? Exactly, because you start making it with something and then you're like, well, I want to keep making it with that color, and then you need more. Oh, goodness. You went to 2 yesterday and the second time, yay. Yes, she came back with more yarn for me. The 2 Joannes that I went to did not have the Bernat. Is it like Twisted Ombre or something? Susan, this bag right here is crochet, but the other one I showed you is just the blue one with the gray. That's just Tunisian simple stitch. That's all it was. I made a really long panel, like rectangular piece, and I folded it in half and I seamed up the sides and gave it a little bit of border at the top, and now I'm just waiting to do the handles. Woohoo, new bathing suit. I need to get a new bathing suit, but I cannot find any that make me happy like my old one. So I just keep reusing the old one. It still works. Anyway, so I started making this, and this is in... Can anybody guess what stitch this is? I kind of need to show you this end right here, or show you from the top. You can kind of see what I'm doing. See how thick it is? Yeah, because we can't be caught without a stash. If we're caught without a stash, we need to be checked. So yeah, can y'all guess what this is? It is not a quick stitch, let me tell you. It's not too bad though. It works up pretty quick. It is in the round too. I had to teach myself how to do this in the round. It is thermal. Oh, but anyway, my plan with this was to start from the bottom up with this bag. But then I was like, you know what? I didn't like I had already started putting the single crochets on here and I didn't seam it or I didn't do it correctly to make it a bottom piece. So I was like, you know what? We'll just make it from the top down. So this is the top of the bag. We're going to go, and then when I get to the bottom, when I'm done, I'll just basically pinch this together and just single crochet across it. So I was trying to figure out how to do this bag without doing it all in this one color. It's kind of like a red, white, and blue variegated, but then it's got this like hunter green, and then it also has like this like gray right here. So it's got red, blue jean, blue in there, that hunter green, and the gray. So I'm going to work it up in this until this runs out. And then I have all the solids in that, minus the gray. I don't have a dark gray. Actually, when I went to Joann yesterday, I got a bunch of burlap blanket for my daughter, and I didn't get any acrylic for myself. I actually picked up some of the K&C cotton. I got 4 of this gray. Oh, I can't reach it. And then I got 4 of this orange color. It's like a kind of a peachy orange, kind of. No, it's just a light orange. It's called Orange Cliffs. So I got 4 of each of these colors. I'm trying to sit here and think. I think that's close enough to that gray that's in here. And it feels just as soft as the it's like Mainstays cotton to me, which is very similar to the I Love This cotton from Hobby Lobby. Feels the same. It's balled up the same. But yeah, it's a little different. But y'all tell me, do you think that gray, let's see if I can get it to show up. My hand's in the way. So there's, see that gray right here? I don't know, the camera's not going to do it justice. So like, oh, I wish I could get it to sit next to it. So here's the gray right there. I have it sticking out. Trying to figure out where this where the camera is. I feel like it's different in person, but it's close enough that I don't think it's gonna make too huge of a difference. See, the camera's not gonna do it justice. It almost blends together. In person, it's different. But again, there's so little of this gray in there that I feel like this would be okay. So like these work together, right? It's a close enough match that, right? So there's the gray right there. Oh, see now my green's covered up. Oh, my green's right here. I think that would work, right? And I'm using without buying anymore. I should be able to get through the bag with what I have, minus going and getting one more of this. Which I'd be okay with having extra of this, a little of this left over, because I can make little scrubbies or something out of it. I think that would be okay. Like, the grays aren't going to be like right up next to each other. I don't think it's going to matter. I think that'll work. Because the rest of them work. I can't see why this wouldn't. So I'm going to do strips of solid after this one's over, I have this much left. And then I'm going to do random thicknesses of the striping of solids here. And then I'll finish the bag, hopefully with, my vision is with this. And then I just got to figure out how I want to do a handle. If I want to utilize all of these colors, or if I want to pull from one of these, like maybe do a gray for the handle. Just do a solid gray handle. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I'm sure I'll come to you guys with some more questions. Yeah, they didn't have any lavender left, so I didn't grab any lavender. If they had lavender, I might have grabbed some, but they had black. I could have grabbed some black, but I was like, already got black from Hobby Lobby, so. Well, I didn't need black. Well, I didn't need any of this. The gray and the orange, but I got it anyway. Went to Hobby Lobby on Monday, bought a big skein of Crafter Secret and Color Splash. Darn yarn jumping in your cart. That yarn just can't behave. I mean, it wanted to be rescued, so you just did the right thing and rescued it and bought it. So, I wanted to work on this today, but it is Tunisian Thursday. So, we're going to put this down because I really need to work on the blanket. I think I want to work on the blanket. It's easy enough to do. It's easy enough to do, but also a pain in this chair because it's an office chair, and so it doesn't really stay on my lap very well, and it kind of pulls on the sides, and it is getting bigger. I don't know how that happens. I know Amazon carts are even worse. Things just jump in there without you even knowing, because it's like, in the background just adding things, and you're just looking around, and all of a sudden you click on this, buy button, and it's like, oh, well, here comes all that stuff now. Oh, Amazon carts, they're something else. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with all the yarn I have. I have so much of it. I have 2 large totes over there that are full of makes. I need to empty those totes out so I can actually use those for yarn storage, not make storage. I was considering, somebody put this bug in my ear, a makes dib sale, where now the likelihood of me actually selling a lot of my makes, I understand, may be very slim. But I was gonna treat it like a live where, I just come on and hang out, and if you guys buy the stuff, you buy it. If not, then I just keep it or gift it to somebody else in person. Is that like something y'all would be interested in? Trying to buy some makes of mine? Oh, excuse me. I have a couple shawls. I have a couple scarves. Oh yeah, that Temu cart too. I tell you what, it's just like Amazon. Good morning, Mandy. Oh, let's do some dancing, and then I'll get to some crochet again. Do we want this one? I have moves. Not groovy enough. one didn't have quite the same feel as the other one, but it still was fun. Get going for the day. Well, Frizzy, you're gonna miss the dancing. I don't know why my lips think they need to do that. Both the ways down. Oh, no, Mandy. Sassy Mary, you're funny. Y'all crack me up. Crackle me pop. Crackle me pop. Fun. Yeah, I try to only do about 30 seconds or so. I can watch the little ticker go by. Some days I go to 45 seconds, but we're just sticking to the... let's see. What direction does this go? This way. Okay. That's so much to handle. I need skizzers. I need my skizzers. I guess I'll use these. I don't like using these, but I'll use them. Because for some reason... I have those right there, I guess. I forgot... Well, I didn't have my pouch in my basket. So I couldn't... When I added on this blue, I couldn't cut my green off. So that is what I'm doing. Y'all, I added my orange on the other day. And I completely, brainlessly cut the wrong yarn off. When I went to cut the color off that I was done with, I added the orange and cut the orange right off. I was like, oh, I need to cut this one. And I was like, as soon as I hit that orange with the scissors, it was already done. I went, oh, fart nuggets. I don't know what to say. Like, it just was like, And so, fudgesicles, whatever you want to call it. Oh, summer colds. Yeah, I've had strep over the summer one year. That was fun, let me tell you what. Ooh, sorry for that. That was loud. Part of me wants to work on this, but I don't want to work on it right now. But I don't know. I want to do something, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what I want to do. It's supposed to be Tunisian Thursday, but I'm like struggling with the Tunisian ideas this morning. So that's why I was going with this one. Because I need to get this one done. But it's so big that it's like pulling down over here because I'm on this end. And so it's like pulling down over here. And I don't want to struggle with it. Thank you, Susan. It really is. No worries, Tammys. I don't know why technology has to be such a pain in the tuchus. Pain in the tuchus. What could I do? I suppose I should work on this, huh? It gets so unruly, especially the more I add on to it, sitting in this chair. This chair is not my friend when it comes to this blanket. It doesn't help me out like a friend should. Chair. Well, looks like I'm starting on it. I got going. The first 6 stitches of this thing is a reverse simple stitch, I believe is what it's called. Or it's reverse stitch. I'm not sure which one. Reverse stitch or reverse simple. It's a reverse stitch of some sort. So, anywho, I am sorry if I'm quiet. I think I talked myself out this morning. What do y'all want to know about? Oh, I have not done my square yet for this week. I need to do that. That might be easier to work on too. But it's Tunisian Thursday. I want to work on Tunisian. Yeah, it's a backward stitch, right? I just don't know which wordage I'm supposed to use. If it's reverse simple stitch or just a reverse stitch. It's just backwards. Exactly. Just a backward stitch. You come at it from back here instead of up here like a simple stitch. So that's why I think it's a reverse simple. But I don't know. I just know the pattern and what to do at this point. So I just do what I'm supposed to do, you know? Of course, the one row I start on and work on with you guys is the one row I have to concentrate on because it has the other stitch that I have no clue what it's called. It's an extended one. It's the one that does the drop down. I always pull from the wrong side. It's this one right here. It's like extended drop down simple stitch, or I don't know. I just followed the instructions and now I know how to do it. I just don't know the names of it. Michael would be able to tell you if he was here, but I think he's having an off week this week and just kind of taking time for himself, which he totally deserves. It's a rough week for him. It's the first Mother's Day that he has experienced without his mommy. Sad. So I don't blame him for taking the time off for himself. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Send him some hugs and positive thoughts. Good vibes. Anyway, y'all, and I'm also struggling with the fact that I haven't put out a flag for May yet. And I'm sure you guys are disappointed in me. I'm sorry, I promise. I'm sorry. Yes, I do school year round, but they are more than likely going to get their summer break in June because 2 out of the 4 weeks of June we are going to be gone, or not gone, but some of us at some point are going to be gone. And so June, I think we're just going to take the month off. Oh, that's so sweet, Mandy. In a good way, like that you got back with her. So yeah, we technically don't have a summer break, but it seems like we always have a month off somewhere in the summer because we're busy. And so this year, the last couple of years have been June. So this year is going to be June again. Thank you, Susan. So Susan, go check out Thriss and Stitch's channel. She just posted a post the other day about how she shared a link to a video that she watched that helped her figure out how to cast on correctly. She'd been struggling with it for years or something, and finally found this one person's video, and within minutes had it corrected. So I don't know if that is even something that you need, but maybe try that. I don't know. But yeah, if you go find Thriss and Stitches on her post tab, Thriss in, I think it's Thriss in, or is it in? stitches. Anyway, you should be able to find her with that. Well, it didn't. Oh, there it goes. So yeah. Yeah, so normally usually it seems like every summer, well, the summer months, we seem to have a lot of time off during a certain month or so, and so we just go ahead and do that whole month. And because my daughter, she's going to be gone for the whole first week of June, so the boys, I'm not going to make them do school. She's not doing school. I'm not going to, I mean, I could make them do school, but, you know, I just have this thing. If one kid's not doing it, we might as well allow the other two not to. Well, enjoy the gym, Monique. Have a good workout. Oh, wait, you're finishing up at the gym. Okay, I see. Well, enjoy your finishing up at the gym. I need to read through thoroughly. So yeah, and then my husband's off a lot in June, so, and then my daughter's getting her braces off in June, hopefully, as long as she keeps her teeth brushed and allows her gums to not be swollen, because they want her gums to not be swollen so that they get a good fit for her retainer that she has to wear afterwards. Good morning, Manuela. I don't know. June just seems to be a busy month for things, and so I have decided that I think June is going to be our month off. And honestly, July just sucks around here with the heat. So having school in July makes sense because we're stuck inside anyway with the heat, that we might as well do school. So our school year kind of sort of starts again back up in July. However, the first 10 or 11 days we won't have school, so it'll be like the last half of July, and then we'll continue on that way. But over the next 3 months, we have a lot of time off. So I honestly, you know what? I need to look at our schedule for June and just see when my husband's off. If he's off a lot of June, then we'll just be off June. But if he's working at any point during June, like for a whole week, I don't know. We may do school then. I don't know. Because I'm sitting here walking through it now with you after I said that, and I'm thinking to myself, we're going to have a lot of time off over the next 3 months. We're going to be doing a lot of things over the next 3 months. So we may just be doing school all summer. I don't know. I need to look at our schedule again. I need to speak with the hubby and be like, all right, look, when are you off in June? What time are you taking off? I need to print off a calendar for each of the next 3 months and write it down and lay it out physically and see it. Because on a phone, I can see 1 month at a time. I can't see all 3 months, and I kind of want to see them all laid out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a free printable for a calendar, and I'm going to print off June, July, and August. I'm going to go through and write all the different activities that I know we have planned, and then be like, all right, husband, what am I missing? Am I missing anything that I need to add to this? And then I'll be able to, I need to visualize it. It's so funny. Every time your comments show up with little smiley faces, Julianne, I get this. I get that little alien guy right there. That little robot guy. It's so funny. I love it. Evie Mux in my chat gives me an actual emoji, even though you're putting the colon in parentheses. No, don't take it away. It's just funny. I like it. It gives me a visual smiley face. Keep typing it. It's fine. Oh, what is that? I can't see it very good. It's too small. Oh, is he going like this? Because I can't tell. Can't tell what the little piece is off to the side. It's too little and blurry and fuzzy. Oh, no. This is why I gotta pay attention. Piece. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard to see on my screen for some reason. Like, oh, I can kind of see it now. Yeah. I see it. I see it. Good morning, Sunita. Welcome to my channel. I am trying to work on my Tunisian while I talk, but, you know, the row that I'm currently on requires a lot of my attention because it has these special-ish stitches on it. Good morning, Jeremy. Y'all, Jeremy, have you seen my blanket recently? It's getting bigger. And see, this is the other reason I don't like working in this chair is because it pulls on this, it does that. So, I'm trying to keep it from doing that. Well, hello, Jeremy. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm about to put this thing down. I'm constantly, like, as I'm working along here, I'm having to pull this end up, and it keeps pulling itself off my lap, off the side over here. So I think I'm just gonna put this down. It's too cumbersome in this chair. But I'll show Jeremy since you're here now. I gotta flip it around so it's getting bigger. And Miss Anita, since she's here too. This is my gigabyte blanket. So if you see me in the chat's comments on people's videos and lives and things talking about my gigabyte blanket, that is this one right here. It's red right here, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, even though the blue and the purple kind of blend into each other on here. Okay, so I had a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, it was like a mind-blowing thing happened to me this morning. And I'm sorry if this makes me look naive and a little bit of a dum-dum, but I did not put two and two together until this morning. But I am using primary colors, right? An epiphany. There you go. I had an epiphany this morning. It took me almost 40 years to have this epiphany, but hey, I had it today. Did you guys realize that the rainbow is, yes, it's Roy G. Biv. We all know the whole red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, right? But did you ever stop to think about how the order of the rainbow colors is the primary and secondary colors, right? So I don't know. This may not be new to you, but sorry, it's new to me. So if you think about it, so we have our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, right? And our secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. So this morning I just realized that red and yellow are separated by their mixed color, orange. Like when you mix, this camera it's almost backwards of my brain. So like when I go to point here, I mess up. So red and yellow mixed together make orange. Yellow and blue mixed together to make green, which is between them in the rainbow. And then yellow and blue make green, and then blue and red make purple. I don't know why that took me so long to figure that out, but I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool how the order of the rainbow is, like, if you were to mix red and yellow together, you would get orange. I'm actually making it for my 7-year-old right now. He wanted a rainbow blanket, so he's getting a rainbow blanket. He loves rainbows. it'll be up there. Now, again, that may be something everybody knew before, but I had that epiphany today, and I was like, holy crap, that's cool. And I was like, I'm going to tell everybody about it. Took me 40 years to figure that out. Well, not quite 40 years. I still got like 11 days. Didn't quite make it to 40. I just never really thought of it like that. I mean, I've always known the rainbow to be Roy G. Biv. Oh, goodness. I'm sure y'all already knew about that. Well, I'm going to work on this blanket. It's not as cumbersome at the moment, so I'll work on it. I still got a little bit of time anyway, so. And it's literally, I'm just going along and doing simple stitch. Do I have a big birthday party planned? Like alive or like in real life? Because either way, no. My birthday actually falls on Memorial Day this year, so everybody's going to be off celebrating Memorial Day here in the States anyway. I don't know who all celebrates that, but well, thank you. Right? I always knew of that stuff, but like I never like thought of it in that way, that like red and yellow or yeah, red and yellow are separated by the color that they mix together to make. Which makes sense now that I think about it, but like I just never thought about it until today. That thought just went and blew my mind. Yeah, so yeah. No plans here. Yeah, I've always known about that too, Jeremy. Like, that is the coolest thing to do. I even have a prism around here somewhere with our school supplies that I got for a science experiment to show them how you can shine a white light through it and it actually splits it up into its rainbow colors. It blows your mind and it did when I learned it, that white is actually comprised of all the colors, and it's like, that's so crazy. But yet black isn't. Well, black is in a way, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think my screen is dusty and it makes my shirt look like it's got fuzz on it. There we go. I don't know. I had a mind-blowing moment this morning. Yeah, so I'm just, I couldn't figure out what to do this with. I know I could make wearables, but again, I'm not into making a ton of wearables. So I'm using this Colorama Halo. And what colorway is this one? Graphite Frost. Hello, Arrow. And I'm just doing a simple stitch in Tunisian. So I don't remember how many I did. I think I did like 200, maybe. So it's a curled up tube at the moment, but I feel like as it gets bigger, I'm just gonna let it curl, I think, because it's gonna be a blanket. I feel like it's gonna be heavy enough that it will keep the majority of it flat. But if it ends up rolling up more than I like, just a little bit at the edge, then I'll maybe go along and put a border or something on it, but not sure how I'm gonna do that with this color phasing yarn. So I think I'm just gonna let it be. Oh, what is that song from that movie? The Lorax. Let it be, let it be. Do, 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 let it be. It's that evil wind entrepreneur guy. That, like, not wind, air. He's selling air to people when he doesn't need to. Oh, the ultraviolet. Jeremy, you are just full of information. I love it. So I started late, so we're going to go late. It is almost 8:30. I will do 8:45, 9 o'clock-ish. But I won't go any later than 9. But if y'all need to go, I can get off sooner. I don't like, like Kim was saying yesterday, I don't want to bore you to tears. Or even worse, to... So I'm actually using one of my new metal hooks with it's caught between my legs, these cables that came with them. I wish I could use these cables with my Knitter's Pride Knit Pro ones, but for some reason they're different ends and they don't quite work. Beatles? No, the song is from, it might be a Beatles song, but it's from a movie, Lorax. And there's a guy on there that, like, they're at the end of the movie, they're like trying to decide what to do with a tree or something. And then this guy's the evil person that's in the movie he starts singing, let it be, do 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 do, let it be. I can't remember the part right there. If you haven't seen the Lorax, it's a cute movie. It's worth watching. And it's got, is it Danny DeVito as the Lorax? It's a good movie. Good movie. Kind of want to watch it now. Tomorrow night, my daughter is going to have some friends over, and we're gonna, I'm gonna go buy, well, I don't need to go buy popcorn. I already have popcorn, but I need to go buy some, like, sodas or something. Maybe we'll just do water. I don't know. I want to make it kind of fun, but she's going to have a couple friends over, and we're going to watch the movie Wicked. Or they're going to watch the movie Wicked. I'm going to buy the movie so she can have, like, a birthday hangout. It's not going to be really like a party per se, but it's just going to be, like, just celebrating her birthday, but just with a few friends watching a movie. I told her that idea, and she was like, yeah, that sounds great. So yeah, Arrow, it's a good movie to watch. I highly recommend it. The Lorax. I want to say it's Danny DeVito that plays the Lorax voice. Does the Lorax voice, not plays it. So yeah, I just sent out Canva invites. I gave them to my daughter, and then I gave it to a friend of hers, mom, because the one friend doesn't check her phone enough. So she's like, can you give it to her mom so she can see it? Oh, the Twins movie? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like that movie would be kind of cringy to watch just because Arnold Schwarzenegger has not aged well. That, in my humble opinion, I'm sorry. But I love his voice, but I don't think I think being in office has really took a toll on his health or something. Well, no, he's still pretty healthy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about him. I haven't really seen much about him in, like, a long time. So I'm just going based off of what I remember from, like, years and years ago. Well, good morning, Paula. We're doing fabulous. I never heard about them talking about a sequel. Although that movie was hilarious. The fact that they were twins. Now, I know there's fraternal twins and then there's identical twins, and they were fraternal, obviously, but it was just hilarious. The voices being different, the height difference, just everything different about them. Yes, he did yes. I would have to agree with you on that, Jeremy, about his personality still being a happy-go-lucky guy, but I don't know, I feel like he just didn't age well or something. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else and I'm trying to think it's him. I don't know, but that movie would just be odd, I think. Maybe it's because of how old the two of them are. The sequel would be interesting to say the least, because they are not young ducks anymore, that's for sure. Ooh, okay, so I need to go buy some M&Ms and some Milk Duds. I love Milk Duds, so they may not get the Milk Duds. But yeah, I mean, I was literally just going to, which I don't really want to do popcorn because down here in the basement we don't allow food. So maybe I'll, actually, you know what? No, see, I kind of want to put them downstairs to watch the movie because then that way if they get done with the movie, they can go hang out in my daughter's room, which is like right behind the living space where the movie would be. But at the same time, I want to put them upstairs so they can eat the popcorn and candy and soda and it not be as big of a deal upstairs because it's hardwood upstairs. Yeah, I mean, even though we're trying to keep food off of the furniture upstairs. So I just don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I should just put them outside in front of a projector. Be like, hey, husband, you've got less than 48 hours. Can you go set up a projector screen, go buy one and set it up? And I'll just put them out. That would be fun. I really wish we could do that. I wish he could get his hands on a projector and a projector screen. I might have to text him and see if he can't do that. Because with where he works, he may have access to one that I don't know of. But I'm going to try. I'm going to text him and I'm going to be like, look, is this even possible? Is it possible you can get your hands on a projector and screen and we could set up the movie for the girls tomorrow night outside? If it's not possible, then it's not possible. But wouldn't that be fun? Like watching a movie outside as a teenager, just like, and then I wouldn't have to worry about the food and popcorn and all that stuff. If it falls on the ground, so be it. Some animal will eat popcorn or candy. I'm not having the sweets that I love so much to get this weight off, so imagine eating these is perfect and 0 calories. Oh, that would be kind of funny, Jeremy, being triplet. How would they play that? Like that, I need to go watch the Twins movie again to see if that's even possible. If they somehow could tie in a third kid. Yes, I think that would be fun, wouldn't it? Go watch a movie outside at our house. We have plenty of property for them to do it on, so. And then people driving by would be able to be like, "What movie y'all watching?" It might cause some accidents. I don't know. Probably not. But I think that would be fun. Virtual candy is the best. No. My goodness, y'all. If I ever have to get to where I can't eat candy, I think I might have to say, Lord, take me now. Because I have such a major sweet tooth that it almost makes me ill sometimes, like upsets the whole gut sometimes because of how much sugar I will consume. And I don't want to, but it just happens. Well, good morning, Kendall. How late did that party go for last night? Because it was still going when I got home at like 8:30. But I ended up forgetting about it to get back on. So I missed out on trying to earn some prizes. But I was like, meh, everybody else can earn them. I was really hoping I would get yours. Because then I could have a Kindle original. By the way, y'all, I have a Kimberly Otterson original that I keep forgetting to show you guys and showing you how amazing she is. She made me a sweater commissioned by me, and then she decided to gift it to me for my birthday. So she's even more amazing. Oh, good morning, Kendall. I'm glad you're here. 9:30. Wow. So 9:30 Central or what? Because 8:30 Central, it was still like she had just been on for maybe an hour and a half at that point. I think I knew mystery, the last mystery yarn bag. That's so cool, Jeremy. And Kendall won something too. I was really hoping to get Jax's hug or Kendall's make. Yes, it's upstairs, Frizzy, Julianne, but I keep forgetting to bring it down here, but I was thinking about wearing it today so you guys could see it. But the temperature is getting too warm to wear it all day, so it would be one of those things I'd have to put it on and then take it back off. Yes, you won the Deb Dow. Is it Deb Dow's project bag? I've been wanting to win one of those too. Or get my hands on one of those. Not necessarily win, but just get my hands on one of them. Excuse me. So yeah, I was there for a while, but I was driving home, so I couldn't really do anything in the chat. And then once I got home, I turned it off so I could, concentrate on getting kids to bed, and I just completely forgot about it. Ooh, oh, Sassy Mary. I just saw that. We don't have thing to freeze dry, but we have some friends that do. I might have them make me some because I absolutely love milk duds. And if they're freeze dried, oh, okay. I might have to have them make me some. Oh, that sounds like the freeze dried. Have you had freeze dried Jolly Ranchers? They are like they end up, so these Jolly Ranchers, they put them on a sheet and they end up blowing up into like these balloon ball looking things, like little golf ball sized balls, marbles. Like they get round and airy, and then when you put them in your mouth, they just instantly melt. So instead of, how you suck on a Jolly Rancher for several minutes, when you freeze dry them, you pop one in your mouth and it just immediately dissolves. Me too. You saw me. I wasn't sure if anybody saw me. Like, it was like, am I here? Am I being seen? I was in like 2 or 3 different lives last night, and I get it. The chats go by fast. I'm like, whatever. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. But it's nice to be seen. You are not late. I am going to be on here up to another 20 minutes, depending on whether or not I bore people, and it gets, kind of you can kind of feel the vibes, kind of just being ready to be done. Oh, if that's the case, then yes, must do. Good morning, Heidi. You saw my name pop up a couple times. I think I said hi to you, Jeremy, and hi to Kendall for sure. Yeah, I don't think she did either. And look, I'm not complaining at all. Like, I get it. When you have a lot of people just show up to lives like that just to win things. And honestly, I went in there going, oh, I want to go celebrate her podiversary. And, if they're doing giveaways, I'll participate in some of them. But I really don't push to win too many of them because I feel like, and I don't know if this is me being humble or not being humble, but I don't feel like doing the giveaways a lot of times because I feel like I am blessed financially to buy the things that I want. And so there's a lot of people out there that can't do that. And so I kind of stay back away from the giveaways and allow people that are less able to get these things and let them have a chance of winning it. So that's kind of why I kind of Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations. I think that's what Dawn Aaron. She dyes yarn. She sculpts, she spins yarn, she 3D prints now. Like, she does all the things. But she's been on YouTube now, I guess, for what, 3 years? I think it was 3 years. So yeah, I don't know. I try on some of the giveaways, but I just feel like, I'd rather let other people win them because I don't really need any of it. Yes, it'd be fun to win, but like, I don't know. I just allow others to win it. I would rather other people win it that need it, I don't want to just try for something because I can win it, But Kendall's make last night, I was like, heck yeah, I need to have a Kendall original. If I got it, I got it, and I'd be ecstatic, and I'd be like showing you all the things. And then the Dev Dow project bag, I was excited for that. I don't know what the rest of the prizes were, so like I said, I ended up not making it to the rest of it. So congratulations to all the winners. Good morning, Erica. Right, yeah. I tend to lurk in groups that are large, and so yeah. Kendall, I was like, that would be fun to have. I don't know. It's if I wanted, I wanted, and if I didn't, I didn't. But yeah, I had plans. I had plans to show it off. They were dashed. No, it's fine. I don't remember who ended up winning it, but I'm sure they're going to love it. Oh man, he can't get it now. Oh, well, look at him thinking. So he can't, at this point, can't get one because it's too soon, because it's tomorrow night. But he's like, we could move a TV out there. Mic drop. Linda Padilla, that's right. She's gonna love it. At least I think she will. It looked really pretty and comfy, so you did a good job on it. You have no way to wear it and your mom can't? Aw. Well, you make a lot of your own beautiful makes, Jeremy. So. Yeah, I missed my 1-year podiversary, so I was thinking of doing something around my birthday, but I don't know. I'm hard on myself, and I think you guys know that about me. And so when it comes to planning stuff like that for myself, celebrating me, it's like, one, I drag my feet, and two, I'm like, nobody's gonna want to come celebrate that, and I'm just hard on myself. Right, Kendall? Jeremy makes some beautiful things. Yeah, I missed mine. Mine was in April. I want to say that the date of my first video was April 1st. I'm going to go look at my dashboard. Go to my content. Ooh, I have almost 1,600 people. That's awesome. I have almost 300 videos, y'all. So my first video, it's being slow now. Come on. And I don't know, I think I'm going to do a different Advent this year. I don't know if I'm going to do Russ's Advent again. I would love to, but I don't know, I want to try different ones, and see if I can get some different yarns and things. Yes, I'm going to go to the end. There we go. Okay, so my very first video, oh my goodness, y'all. It was actually March 2nd when it was published. And it was a 5-minute video. So the very first video I did for myself was March 19th. But then the one where I first started showing my face wasn't until March 29th. So I was closer to, okay, so it was actually March, not April. Oh. Her podiversary. Yeah, I think I heard her talking about that on one of her lives or on somebody else. I don't know. I saw her on a live, and y'all were talking about her podiversary being around then. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time doing that for myself. I even have a prize, like y'all. I bought the stuff to give away a prize, like all this right here. It's like a big hank and 2 mini hanks, and then some stitch markers that were handmade by one of the store employees that I bought this from. So I have a prize already. It's just I keep dragging my feet on giving it away and doing stuff to celebrate and stuff. So, oh my goodness. I haven't even made it across one row of picking up a forward pass yet, y'all. Like, I almost need a longer cable on this, but I put the longest cable I had on here. It almost needs a little bit more, but it all fits. This is going to be so comfy to wear. Not wear, my goodness. Lay under, cuddle up with. Oh, my chat didn't move. I'm doing it on birthday party with giveaways in July. Make this summer. Hello, Vima. Sorry, my chat didn't move. I missed a couple things. You're going to get Dawn's Halloween advent? How do I keep track of my whips? Piled up around me. I'm literally surrounded by whips. And then there's more over there in boxes. I was showing some people the other day, like a couple weeks ago, and they're like, oh, wow. And I thought I had a lot of whips. Yeah, I have a lot of whips. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what advent I want to try this year, because a lot of the people, like Dawn's, I know they're going to go fast, and I know Russ is going to go fast, like It's Raining Yarn. So I'm like, I want to try one where I can actually, like, not have to be like FOMO when they come to releasing and can get one without, too much trouble. Yeah, they're in piles around me. Like, I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 just around me, and then I have in totes over there 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5, 7, 8, 9, and then there's like another 9 or 10 over there. I have too many whips, and a lot of them are blankets. So that's why I don't have a lot of finished blankets to show. I have a lot of in-progress blankets. And I keep starting more blankets. Yeah, so. And then I want to make more. Like, there's a catacorn or a unikitty. I don't know. I think it's a unikitty in the book that I want to make. I don't know where that book's at the moment. I don't make a ton of amigurumis, but I want to make this one unikitty because I've been like stuck on this octo unikitty thing, and I just want to make a unikitty. I don't know why. You figured you would have missed me altogether? No, I got on here late, so I'm gonna go until at least 9 at the absolute latest, because we still need to get school going today. It's Thursday, though, so that just means we only have one more day. But today, my youngest and I, we're going to finish working on our alphabet book that I had him start. I just kind of came up with it on my own. I was like, you know what? I'll have him make up a letter book. And he's using those dot markers where you, like, make dots. And I'm having him make all the lowercase letters. And so I'm showing him how to do them. I'm taking a piece of paper and I'm making them myself, and I'm saying the sound as I do it, hoping maybe he'll mimic me, but he doesn't mimic me with the sound part. He just mimics me with the art part. Aw, I know those the little babies are so cute. Ooh, fun. That's one thing I haven't done in a while, Heidi, is use my knitting machine. I have the big Addy knitting machine, and I have the smaller Addy knitting machine, and I have the little egg. I'm actually shocked that that little weight stayed in there and didn't fall out. I haven't touched any of them in months. I've been thinking about it. I just don't know what I want to do. So, so I don't know. I think later today, I'm gonna pull out my scrap bin over here and go through it and pick out my colors for the May flag that I designed. And hopefully, maybe, I don't know, start recording that this weekend and get it out, hopefully, maybe before the end of May. Oh, that's just how I work around here. Hopefully, maybe. Maybe someday. But again, I said I may need to put it on hold because I don't want to stress myself out over it, which I'm doing. Well, have a fabulous day, Tammys. But I have found out it takes a little long to make when changing colors. Yes, your new pattern when you change colors, I bet. I had a revelation. When I was working on Juan's cow on Monday, I was like, I don't hate popcorns as much as I thought anymore. And color changing is starting to get less and less stressful for me because I think I'm gaining confidence in my sewing of tails. And so, I hate to admit it, but I think sewing in tails is even getting less hated by me. Like, I'm not hating it as much. I'm actually kind of going, I don't mind doing it now. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. She's got baby chickens. Oh, sounds like they're working outside on our blocks. Oh goodness, that's funny. Oh, you have one of those flatbed ones. Yeah, I don't know if I have room for that. Those would be fun. I was watching a video of somebody using a flatbed, and they were like skipping some of them, and they were like doing I can't remember what kind of design they were doing, but it was kind of fun to watch. Oh, okay. Well, we told you it looks amazing, Kendall. But it sounds like you're a lot like me. You keep like second guessing yourself to the point where you're just like, I'm just gonna change it anyway, even though everybody said it was fine. I do that all the time. I go, I need your advice, and then go, well, I'm just gonna stay with this. Just ask Kimberly. But I'm actually legitimately trying to get what I'm looking for when I ask for advice is just the help of talking it through, seeing what I could help me visualize it, and see if it's what I want to go with or whatever. Oh goodness. And I don't know how to help you with making it look right. Maybe it's the sequence of the colors. The colors work well together. But I honestly was thinking maybe like a blue in the center, but the orange looks great too. Put blue in the center, but I don't want to make you frog all that out. You know, put blue. Maybe take the orange out completely. No, the orange looks... I like the blue and the orange. Maybe take the red out. Maybe that's all you need to take. Just do blue and white and orange. Maybe. Oh, baby deer. Baby deer. That's so cute. I mean, that's all I would maybe change is maybe take the red out? I don't know. Because the orange and blue work well together because they're complementary colors. Oh, goodness. You think it's the sequence of the colors? Well, I'm anxious to see what you end up getting to. But yeah, I'm wondering if maybe it's the red. Because all of the other colors fit. It's just that red it almost feels, maybe it's because you have another row of orange started in the picture and that's why the red feels unbalanced. Maybe you just need more red in it. I don't know. Yeah, Auburn Tiger colors, right. You know, as much as I'm not a Tiger fan, Auburn Tiger fan, I have to give them kudos to picking the colors because they do work well together. Like, oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. I need to get off here. Like LSU, you know, purple and gold, complementary colors. So they work well together, and I love the colors together, but I don't like the LSU Tigers either. So, see, it fits on there, but I need almost a little bit more length. But anyway, I am going to get off of here. Once I get off here, I'm probably going to sit here and finish it. Well, no. I think I'm just going to leave it here, and I'll finish it later after school. So, blue, orange, and white. Yep. Look, there goes my alarm, my vitamin alarm for my kids. So I need to go get them their vitamins. And take mine, because I have been missing them the last couple days. So, anyway, guys, I have too much fun. I want to hang out all day, every day, because y'all are fun and so amazing. So, thank you for being here, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic, fabulous Thursday. And yes, I do have a video coming out tonight. It will be a little longer than the other one because I was a chatty Cathy this morning. So, I'll see you later. If y'all remember, or I think it's I don't know. Either way, I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Don't forget, be kind, be positive, make something beautiful, and let me know about it. And tell me what you were working on while you watch the replay. Bye, guys.